Guys, I have midterms today. And it's math! You all have to understand that I haven't touched math since secondary school, which was like 3 years ago. And even when I was in secondary school, my math was not good. Like, it was always one of my worst few subjects. I've always been like a humanities girly. Like, I was score in English, history, literature, but never math and science. And it didn't help that I went to a course in poly which was project-based. I studied communications in poly also. And now that I'm in uni, studying communications as well, I thought that it would be the same, but no. It's really different in the sense that it's more technical, there are lesser projects, and the projects have very low weightage. The exams and the midterms and the finals are the ones that hold like the most weightage. So I don't know how cooked I am for the next 4 years, but things are not looking good in year 1 sem 1. This morning I started off by making my morning matcha, and I have to admit the way that I make it is definitely not ideal, but I'm way too lazy to bring my whole matcha whisking set all the way to hall and then bring it out to wash. So what I do instead is add the powder into this little bottle and then I shake it to whisk it, which is so much easier and more hassle free. While the texture might be a bit grainier, it still tastes just as good, and at this point I'm just prioritizing convenience, especially since I don't have a sink in my room. When I left my dorm, it was raining and I took the campus shuttle to school and I saw my friend on the bus. There are usually 2 campus buses that run on weekdays, one red and one blue, and they go in anti-clockwise and clockwise directions respectively. So depending on where you guys need to go, you can hop on any of the buses and it's free. Because I'm pursuing a communications degree, I study in the Wikinwi School of Communication and Information, and my first class of the day is a media writing course. It's a foundation module, so as long as you're in this course, you have to take it. Today was mostly just consultations on a pairwork assignment that we are working on, which is basically a news article. So nothing much, we just work on that. My next class though is called Media Law, and yes, as the name suggests, we study media law. And while I find the content pretty fun, it can get really stressful because it's very content heavy and we have a graded quiz at the start of every lesson. It's open book though, but don't be fooled, the questions are really tricky, so this is me and my friend crashing out as we discuss. But the rest of the tutorial is mostly just case studies and a review of the content that we studied for that week's lecture. After the media law class was the dreaded math exam, or more specifically data analytics. We had some time before the exam started, so this is us revising, and then it was finally time. That was so cool.
What just happened?
It was unreal. It was a fever dream.
Really?
Honestly, I was kinda sad after that because I actually spent a lot of time studying for this paper. But it's okay, I bounced back pretty fast, and it helped that I was meeting my hall friends for dinner at one of our favorite places in NTU. The food here is literally so good, especially the tomato egg. So yeah, at least that was something to look forward to. Today is a pretty chill day for me. By right, I'm supposed to have 2 classes today. In the morning, I have a language class, and in the afternoon, I'm supposed to have my common core modules. These common core modules are basically called CC mods, and as long as you are in NTU, you have to take them. So it's like a course that you have to take school-wide. But my CC mod only falls on odd weeks, and it is an even week today, so I don't have my CC mod in the afternoon. I only have my morning class. I literally love like even week Tuesdays. I always look forward to even week Tuesdays because that means that I get almost the whole day free. So usually on Tuesdays after my morning class, I will grab lunch with my friend and I will go to the library to study, which is what I'm gonna do today. I finished up my makeup and then I got dressed and got ready for my first class, which was at 11:30 AM. As usual, I was running late for this class. I don't know why I can never make it on time, even though it doesn't even start that early. I'm taking Japanese language level 2 this semester, and I managed to skip straight to level 2 because I took a placement test. Prior to this, I've been learning Japanese for about a year or so, and I know that most people who take languages in university already know the language and they will just kind of smurf their way through. But I didn't really want to do that because I didn't want to waste my time relearning everything again. We also had a little vocabulary quiz today, which I didn't think I did too bad for, and then I met my friends for lunch at one of our favorite cafes in NTU. And then after that, we went to the library to study as per our usual plan. I really love studying in this library because the environment is so conducive and it's so aesthetic. Like, I can actually log in here, it's not that hard for me to focus. Hi guys, it's Wednesday. Today I have my first lecture of the week and it's also at 11:30 am. I think I got really lucky this semester because none of my classes start earlier than 11:30. I put on a really cute fit for today and then I went for class. Wednesdays are usually my longest days, so I feel more incentivized to dress up because I feel like the outfit will last longer and it's more worth it putting in the effort, if that makes sense. Honestly, I don't even remember what the lecture was about today. I shouldn't be saying this, but my mind was kinda in the wrong place. So I was really glad when it was finally lunchtime and we got to walk over to the Hive, which is probably one of the most iconic buildings in NTU. I feel like when people talk about NTU, this is one of the first images that will come to your mind, and tourists always love to come here. I can't with the AI photos.
Like they get hard for one time. Why you never say so? Like why your ego so high?
And the year that should be treated with caution is 2020.
It's our number one biggest op.
It's all econs.
Guys, this is criminal. My final class of the day was yet another CC mod, which is really far from the communication school building, so we always have to leave math class early to walk there. It's a writing mod that takes 2 hours and ends at 6:30 PM, and honestly after the math class, I'm sure y'all can tell how fried my brain is. Like I have literally no brain juices left for this mod. But thankfully today I had nothing after class, so I grabbed dinner with my friends and I could head back to hall and rest. Yay! Today I have yet another lecture, but it starts at 12:30, so I can usually chill in the morning. Sometimes I will try to wake up earlier and get some work done. Emphasis on the word try. And I'm sorry guys, I really can't with this mod. Like, why is the content so heavy? It's called Foundations of Communication Studies, but honestly most of the time I feel like I'm studying more history and psychology.
Going on with the dark side of groups, we see that generally speaking, this need to belong, right?
The prof of this class has a really interesting way of taking attendance though. He makes us take selfies with the screen and submit them as our attendance. Today we went to Quad Cafe for lunch. It has this really popular Korean store that I always like to get sundubu jjigae from. And after that I was meeting somebody to do an interview for one of my class assignments, so I went back to the Hive and I got their new strawberry matcha latte. I got one for myself and one for my interviewee, and guys, it was actually pretty good. Like I would buy this again. It's Friday! Most of the people in my course end their classes on Thursday, so they can always go back home on Thursday. But because I took electives this semester, I have classes on Friday and I have to stay an extra night. Anyway, today I have hojicha. Then after my class, I'm gonna meet my boyfriend for lunch and then I'm gonna go home finally. The funny thing about hojicha is that in the past I used to hate it with a burning passion, but after I gave it a try again recently, I realized that it's actually not too bad. It literally looks like soy water. My ice tray. That looks so good. And it smells so good too. Cheers!